when would the opportunity arise otherwise? Like, I don't think there's any real hitmen going around advertising their services.
Like, what if one of the guys that worked for him was like, hey, do you want me to take care of Carol Baskin? Like, I can make her disappear.
Oh, God.
Oh, my goodness.
I was like the king of claps.
Did you go to clapping school?
I did. Clap that ass.
Oh. Well,
Clap back.
that's interesting. It's pretty interesting.
I always feel like I can't sit back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I need to be in a forward, even when I'm at work.
Yeah.
I'll always be sitting like on the edge of my chair.
Really?
Literally all day my back hurts because I don't know why I can't sit back and be like thinking
At the same time?
at like a high level.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know, but I'm going to sue my employer. Just kidding.
It's their fault.
It's your fault that I can't sit back in my chair.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Obviously. I don't know, like, send me a standing desk, bro.
Yeah.
They actually will if I get a note from my doctor, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's kind of
not
cool.
like a whole desk. It's like a thing you put on top of your desk.
And then it just moves up.
Yeah, it moves up.
Yeah, I think I've seen those.
But I think I want one because, yeah, my back hurts. I'm always forward.
Yeah. I heard it's really good for your circulation, too, because sitting down for a long time is really bad for you.
Yeah, it's good to stand up. And then that'd be really cool if I could get a treadmill desk.
Yeah.
That'd be the dopest.
Yeah, it'd be hard to type while you're running or, like, walking. Though.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you walk at a really slow pace.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of moving
super slow.
a little bit.
I feel like if it was going too slow, though, it would bother me.
Yeah, well, I think it's supposed to be slow, so you don't even recognize it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because if you're walking at like a normal treadmill pace, you'd be like typing like wrong.
You're like, oh my God, that'd be crazy.
Like, you're fired. No, I meant to say, did you get that
fired.
wired?
What? I'm a customer.
I'd like never want to talk about work, like exactly what I do and what company.
Yeah.
Because I don't want them to like see it and then be like, oh, you mentioned us. And also, you're a piece of junk.
Oh, God.
Like you're always cussing and talking about Christians.
Yeah, and they're like, we're actually Christian. I'd be like, are you kidding me?
I'd be like, I don't think you can be as a company.
Yeah, I don't think you're
Maybe you are,
legally allowed to.
but I don't think the company can be.
Yeah.
Except for Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, for some reason.
They're allowed to be. I wonder if Chick-fil-A asks you if you're Christian, like in the interview. And if they do, is that illegal? I'm sure it's illegal.
They're like, so do you believe in Jesus Christ? Like, no, actually, I believe in Allah. Sorry.
The correct answer was yes. Because he died for your sins on the cross. And without that, you can't make chicken nuggets.
You can't have none of this Chick-fil-A good sauce without believing in the Christ.
What's your favorite Chick-fil-A sauce?
The Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh, yeah?
It's so good.
It's pretty good, but I like their new Polynesian. No, not the Polynesian. Lily likes Polynesian. It's like their sriracha. They have like a sweet sriracha.
Is it like their Chick-fil-A sauce with sriracha in it or something?
No, it's not, because it's pink. Chick-fil-A sauce is like yellow and thick.
Yeah.
It's just like a sweet sriracha. It's almost like a sweet and sour with
That
like
sounds
a
good.
little bit of spice. It's like a sweet sour and spice.
Dang.
Like the Powerpuff Girls. It's like the Powerpuff Girls of sauces.
Oh my God. Dude, I love Chick-fil-A. It's so good. And they're always so like Chick-fil-A and Dutch Bros, they're way too energetic.
Yeah.
When you like go through the drive-thru and like, oh my God, how's your day? And sometimes you're just like, bro, I do not want to talk to you right now. You have way too much energy.
You're like, I'm going to need you to bring it down to Circle K level.
Yeah, please. I want you to be an asshole to me. Just a little bit. Be like, what do you want?
Dude, that was like that lady that I told you at Quick Trip.
Yeah.
So I went to Quick Trip, and I walk in, and this lady was going crazy. Like a Karen, but she wasn't a Karen. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to tell you what she looked like, but she was buying Newports, and she had a real bad attitude. So if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
Dude, but she was like trying to point out which pack of cigarettes she wanted. And the lady picked up the wrong ones. Like, she wanted the shorts, and the lady picked up the 100s.
Yeah.
And then she was like, just like, no, not those ones. I don't want those ones. Those are the wrong ones. Like, shouldn't you know what cigarettes people want when you work here? And she's like, well, I don't smoke. And like, well, they should train you on that. I'm like, yeah, they're going to make you study and take a quiz on which cigarettes are which. I'm like, that's the dumbest thing ever. You really think that a company is going to waste time doing that? Like, the employee is just going to learn that over time. And then this other lady came over, a girl that had worked there longer, came over and picked up the red cigarettes. And the lady was like, why aren't you working up here? You knew exactly right away. You should be the one working up here. And then she was like, well, she's new and she's learning. And she's like, well, I expect good customer service when I come up here and some respect. And she was like, respect is earned.
Oh.
And then she's like, what? Blah, blah, blah.
Also, it's a gas station.
Yeah.
Like, chill,
it's
man.
a gas. And she was like, respect is earned, so you can just calm down a little bit. And she's like, what everyone says.
Yeah.
If you say calm down to these people,
Oh, yeah.
they say, you don't know me. I am calm. And that's when it pops off. And then, so the lady finally rang her up and she paid. And the employee was frustrated. And she kind of pushed the stuff forward, like, here you go.
Yeah.
And then the lady was like, this bitch.
Oh, my God.
Slams her hand on the table, was like, I want a motherfucking refund right motherfucking now.
Nope.
No, they gave her the refund. She's like, I ain't spending my money here. And she literally had this, like, ghetto dress on with, like, these K-Swisses, white K-Swisses that were so dirty.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I need some good customer service when I come up in here, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I ain't never coming here again. And I'm like, okay, if you're not going to Quick Trip, then you're never getting good customer service again.
Yeah.
Because have you been to any other gas station ever?
Yeah. They do not care at all. They will out-bitch. At a Circle K,
Oh, yeah.
there's no way you're going to win the argument.
At Circle K, you're getting in a fist fight.
Yeah, man.
She'd been like, you want to go outside? We can go outside right now.
That's where the ghetto people work.
Yeah.
It's freaking Circle K.
They don't even care, dude.
Oh, my God.
You go to Circle K? Okay, every single employee at Circle K, and sorry if you work at Circle K and you're clean, but this is just a very generalized thing I've observed.
Yeah.
They don't wash their hair, and they don't wash their uniform shirt.
Oh, no.
So they're both always greasy.
Yeah, especially the dudes. The dudes always have like slicked back, nasty, greasy hair.
Yeah. Or it's just like
sweat stains.
It looks like they just woke up and their hair's just
and it's just
and
like,
greasy.
Come on, man.
And their glasses like are missing one side.
Or they're like taped on something. Or it's just like, dude.
And they're like, hello, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, you can get a breath mint, homie.
Yeah. Or you just ask them for anything. Like if you were to ask them for cigarettes and be like, Marlboro Reds or whatever, and they're just like, which one? You know, like they'd be so mean. They just don't care.
Yeah, they don't care at all.
God, I don't blame them though, because people do some stupid shit at Circle K's, man.
Oh yeah,
it's so crazy.
Yeah, but this lady was just, oh my God, dude. I'm like, how do you go through life acting like that?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. It's so weird how people think that it's just okay to act like that.
I am calm. You don't know me. I'm like, you're not calm, okay?
How do you think you're calm in that situation?
Like, I'm a human and I've lived and I know what calm looks like.
Yeah.
And you don't look like that right now.
And that is not what it looks like. Out of all the definitions I've seen, that is not it.
So you can get less calm than you are right now, but right now, you're not calm at all. Like,
not at all.
I'm sure you can get more crazy.
Yeah.
But don't say that you're calm.
Yeah, dude. Dude, they're so wild, man.
She walked out and I wanted to be like, hey, I probably wouldn't return those cigarettes because it seems like you need one right now, man.
Yeah, right? Seems like you're jonesing. You need a cigarette for sure.
And this old man at the counter looked back at me and he was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, for real, I'd be like, I need to get out of here, bro.
Yeah.
This chick's crazy.
It was insane, dude. And the employee, like, she, you know, when she pushed the stuff at the end, like, she probably shouldn't have done that, but it was like a reaction that was like not that bad.
Yeah.
Compared to how she was being treated.
Yeah, dude.
And like she should have thrown the water bottle at your freaking face.
It's just upsetting to see people act like that.
Yeah. It's so funny because some people, they go to stores or literally anywhere that they buy anything and they think they're like king or queen of the world.
The customer's always right.
Yeah, it's like that kind of attitude.
You have to be an asshole.
Yeah.
You know? Like, yeah, the customer's always right. Sure. But
But they're not really.
There's this thing called common fucking courtesy.
Yeah.
You know, chill the fuck out.
Yeah, you shouldn't be treating people. And it's funny because a lot of these people, they have customer service jobs themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you want someone walking in wherever you work acting like this?
Yeah. And dude, I do not understand that at all. Like, you don't. I feel like people come into those places already mad about something else,
Probably.
and then they just take it out on these poor people that are just trying to do their 9 to 5, barely making enough to get by. You know.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
I know, it's literally the worst place to be rude to people.
Yeah.
Is like a cashier.
Yeah.
Like
dude.
they don't even make enough money to fucking pay their rent, let alone deal with your bullshit.
Dude, I really hope that she talks to her waiters and cooks like that too, because she's getting freaking spit in her food.
Yeah, dude, it was the most. I like wanted to record it,
Yeah.
but it was like already a little bit into it,
Yeah.
and I didn't want her to see it because if she saw me recording, I
I
would
mean,
have put
what's she
that on
gonna do?
Karens.com. You know what I'm saying? She probably would have smashed my phone, dude.
Well,
She probably would have refunded my phone to Apple. I want a refund right motherfucker now.
hey, that's my phone. Oh my gosh. Dude, my face is cold now.
Oh yeah, you got a mustache.
Yeah.
This fucking asshole.
Copied Brendan.
I just redid the logo, and he had a beard in it. And it took me hours, by the way. He's like, I'm going to shave my beard.
Yeah, literally right after Brendan did the logo and sent it to me, I was like, hey, I'm thinking about shaving my beard off. He was like, no, you're not allowed to.
I was like, they're permanent.
It was so
I can't get rid of my mustache now. At first, I had blonde hair in the first logo, but that was too expensive to keep up, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah, dude, that's a lot. Dyed hair is a lot to keep up.
Yeah, especially
Not even
bleach.
just like how much it costs, because it costs so much, but also it's just like if you want your roots to be done, you got to do that shit like every week or every 2 weeks. It's ridiculous.
Well, you can't do it that often. You can do it. I mean, theoretically, you could do it every 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
For the roots, but I don't think any hairdresser would like recommend that. But
Oh, because it's like really bad for your hair.
yeah, especially bleaching.
Oh, really?
Because I had to bleach. I had to bleach my hair. I had to go and get it bleached for like 3 hours, and then it was like this ugly yellow at that point.
Yeah, that's what bleach does. It's like
Yeah.
orange yellow. It looks like
Mhm.
rust.
And she put some like toner in it, and it was still like this weird, ugly, brownish purple. So I had to have that ugly ass shit for like 2 weeks,
Ugh.
and then go back to actually get it like blonde.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not dealing with that shit anymore.
No, dude. This is so annoying.
I feel like I always have to have something like going on with like my hair or facial hair.
Yeah.
Like I can't keep one style for like a long time.
Really?
You know, like you see some people, they have the same haircut. You're kind of the same way. You grow your hair out and then you cut it and then you grow your hair out. And then
Yeah.
you cut
I never know what I want to do with my hair.
it. Yeah, like I've never seen you get a haircut and then like 3 weeks later get a haircut, 3 weeks later get a haircut.
The only time I've ever been consistent with haircuts, there's only been 2 times in my life. It's when I was in the Marine Corps because I had to, and when I worked at the Marriott because I had to.
Yeah.
That's the only 2 times.
I've been getting my haircut for like a few months now, like
Yeah.
consistently.
Well, that's a good hairstyle for you, though.
Yeah, it's my best hairstyle, but I always want to change it up, and it never looks good.
Yeah.
But I did grow the mustache. That's what I'm saying. Like I
The
always have
stash
to be.
changed everything, I
Yeah.
think.
Stash is like, people look at me and they're like, "Are you a celebrity?"
There's a lot of power in the stash.
And I'm like,
dude.
I do have 40 subscribers on YouTube.
Dude, so I did this morning, and instantly I felt powerful.
Yeah,
I felt like I could go take on the world.
I think your
man.
balls dropped like 2 inches.
Oh, yeah. I was like, whoa, did my wiener
Are they-
get bigger? What the heck?
My nuts dragging on the floor right now. It's
Like,
insane.
what is happening? It's so funny. I told you this, but I'm going to say it anyways. When I got out of the bathroom, one of my roommates came out, and she had just woken up, and she saw me, and she got scared because she thought I was a stranger.
That's
She was
hilarious.
like, oh, my God.
Oh,
Scared the shit out of me.
yeah, I was telling Lily the other day, I was like, when we have kids, if I have the mustache, like when they're born, and if I keep it for like a few years, and then you shave it, they like freak out.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I did that with Brody, and because I was like, "Hey, Brody," and he was like,
He's like, whoa.
he kind of looked at me, and I was like, "Do you know who I am?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he smiled. He started laughing.
That's
I was
funny.
like, "Nice." He likes it.
It's always weird when, especially if you shave the mustache with everything, then you look weird for a few days.
Oh yeah. It made like you instantly feel like your face looks so small.
Yeah.
It's really weird, but I've done this a couple times where I just shaved my complete beard off, and so I'm pretty used to it now.
Yeah.
But still, it always, like, your face just seems so small when you do it because
Yeah.
you got this big old poofy freaking bear on your face.
It's weird. Like, it looks like if you have a beard for a while or a mustache and then you shave it, you look different. Like, I feel like if I met somebody who had a beard for months and I didn't know them before this point, and they shaved that morning, they would have a certain look.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, you had a beard.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder if it's because, like, the skin gets whiter or something because the sun doesn't touch
my
it.
face is, like, pasty right now.
Yeah, just it's a little pasty. And I'm like, yeah, I wonder if that's part of it, is it doesn't match the color of the rest of your face.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's possible, for sure.
Yeah, my stepbrother, he always had a mustache, like, when I first met him. And one day he shaved, and he came in the room and sat on my bed when I was, like, asleep. And when I woke up, I got scared. I was literally like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, my God.
Like, for a second, I was like, what the fuck? Like, you look so different. It's weird.
That's so funny, man. That's crazy. Especially as a kid, it's so, like, it's such a drastic change. I remember when I was a kid, my dad always had a mustache. One time he shaved it off, and I was like, no, don't do that ever again. I don't even recognize you.
Like, who are you?
Yeah, it's like, grow that thing back out right now. But
You're
it was
like-
because he, like, messed up shaving, so he shaved off his mustache.
You walked out of your parents' bedroom and you were like, Dad, someone's fucking mom. He's like, I am Dad.
Like, wait, where's Dad?
Well, quit fucking my mom. Either way.
Oh, my God, that would be so funny.
There's videos on YouTube of, it'll be like, Dad shaves off beard for first time.
Yeah.
And the kid will cry.
Yeah, I seen those. The baby's just like, "Ah."
Yeah. Even dogs look at you weird. Like, when I shaved my beard, because I had a long beard, and I shaved, my dogs were looking at me weird for a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so
It's
funny.
weird.
Oh my God.
You get so used to how it looks. Because when it comes in, it's gradual.
Yeah.
But when you take it off, it's like super
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, because it's like the same thing as, like,
Getting a face tattoo.
Well, no. I was going to say the same thing as weightlifting, except for you can't just lose all that weight.
Yeah.
Like, you could just shave off a beard, but it's like
You do
every
lose the
single
weight.
day, even though you're getting bigger, you see yourself every day, so you don't really notice it.
Yeah, like I told you, you're getting bigger, and you're like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I still don't
You're
believe you.
making
but
gains, but you really need to keep coming
I
consistently.
need to get back in.
Mister,
That's
I got sick.
I did get. I'm still kind of sick.
Yeah, but doesn't mean
But
you
I'm
don't,
over it now.
doesn't mean you don't go to the gym and give everyone COVID.
I mean,
I'm just kidding.
I didn't have COVID, but
I know, but I just like, if you say you're sick and you went to the gym, people will probably be like, you probably had COVID.
you'd be like, oh my God,
You're a super spreader.
shun the non-believer.
COVID's
Are you
not real.
vaccinated?
Dude, I need to stop saying that word on this stupid podcast. It's gonna
Oh,
stop
dude,
showing.
yeah, I definitely said the V
Damn
word.
it.
Dang it. Oh well,
We're screwed.
whatever. Maybe
Now
it'll
we're
give
gonna
us
get-
more attention.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Highly
Who
doubtful.
knows? Who knows? Oh man, what is there to talk about today, man?
Oh, I was gonna tell you about that family, the Turpin family.
Oh yeah.
It's like insane. It was just like a big child abuse case. So like the dad was an engineer and he actually made good money. Like he worked for like an aviation company.
Yeah.
So they had lots of money. They literally could buy whatever they wanted. And they had like 19 kids. And they lived
That's a
in,
lot
like-
of kids.
Yeah, 19 kids. And they like just would abuse them. Like they would chain them to their beds at night and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So at first they bought like a house with like a good amount of land around it in like Texas.
Yeah.
And they lived there for years and they had these neighbors and the neighbors had a daughter and the daughter would come over like at first like, and play with the kids for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And, but after a while they stopped, like the parents stopped letting her because they just were like creeped out by them.
Yeah.
But, yeah, these people, like, their house was filthy. Like, there was human poop and pee and stuff on the ground. And, like, The kids were chained to their bed at night.
Oh my God.
And so they had money, but the kids were severely malnourished. So like there was like a 29-year-old or something, and she looked like she was like 16 because she was like malnourished.
God.
And they would literally buy them stuff like psychological torture. Like they would buy like clothes but they wouldn't give them to them. Mm-hmm. They would buy them like new bikes, clothes.
Yeah.
And the kids could see it, but they wouldn't freaking be able to touch any of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just insane. But then they moved to California in like a normal looking neighborhood with, houses like right next to each other.
Yeah.
And one night, one of the girls escaped like through the window or something. She had been planning it.
Yeah.
And she had a cell phone. Like, how cell phones can call 911 even if they're not connected?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have the emergency dial.
Yeah, it was like a cell phone that didn't have service, but she ran out of the house and called 911.
Nice.
And was like, oh, my parents abuse us. My little sisters are chained to the bed right now.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. And the cops finally came out and like arrested them. And the house was just disgusting.
God.
They went and found like their old houses they used to live in. Because, like, I guess the new owners had taken pictures when they moved in.
Yeah.
And it was just so run down and disgusting.
Oh, my God.
Just, like, poop everywhere.
It's so weird that, like, the neighbors never caught on to that.
Well, like, they did a little bit. Like, they were, like, thinking something was weird, but, like, not enough to... they never saw them, like, getting hit or, like...
Yeah.
Any
of the weird shit that was happening in the house.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So they never actually called the cops.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know how you can, like, have kids and abuse them like that.
Dude, they were literally making them their slaves, is what it sounds
They're
like.
pure, like, psychopaths.
Yeah.
Slaves that didn't even clean the house or anything.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's crazy.
What's wrong with people?
They literally homeschooled them so they could, like, hide the abuse. And then when they homeschooled them, they didn't actually homeschool them.
Yeah.
Like, so...
They didn't teach them anything.
A few years before that, one girl escaped and called the cops. Mm-hmm. One of the other daughters had escaped and ran down the road and ran into one of the neighbors and tried to tell her that they were being abused and stuff.
Yeah.
But the way she spoke, the neighbor thought she was mentally retarded.
Because she's just never learned anything.
Yeah, because she didn't learn anything.
God, man.
And even now, like, if you see the interviews, the oldest girls, like, the way they speak, you're like, wow. Like, you can tell they don't...
That's so sad, man.
Yeah.
Good God.
It's crazy. Make sure this is working.
Yeah, we should make sure that's... Oh, thank God.
It's good to go. Well, I could still hear you, so I thought...
Yeah, I could still hear myself, so... Man, that's crazy.
I know.
Oh, dude. So, new season of Tiger King's out. Have you watched any of it?
I watched like the first episode.
I haven't watched any of it. Everybody's told me that it sucks.
Yeah, I don't think it's as good. But I don't know. The whole first episode was about how they were trying to get him pardoned. He's got like all those people became rich from the show. Mm-hmm. Like all his employees.
Yeah.
They've all like started selling merch and autograph pictures for like tons of money. So they all got rich while Tiger King dude's in jail. And there is one of his dudes, the dude that had no legs.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but he's trying to help get him out. But the other people basically just like turned their backs on him.
Yeah.
I mean, he was crazy.
Oh, he was an asshole.
So you can't really blame them.
No, I don't blame any of them. Who was the guy with no legs? Oh, the guy. He's like, I remember who he is. He has really cool.
Yeah.
His
legs.
Robot legs are cool.
Robot legs. But he has like these lawyers and shit like working to get him out. And I don't know. I think it's partially like they're making money somehow because it's like he's not really paying them. Like I'm sure he has a little bit of money left over.
Yeah.
But it's not like he has like $20 million left over.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how the end of that season went. Because didn't somebody try to hire someone to kill Joe Exotic? The guy that owns the Tiger King Zoo now. Yeah, he like partnered up with them.
Yeah, he partnered up with the chubby dude, I think. Mm-hmm. And they worked with like the FBI or some kind of law enforcement. Basically, they kind of talked Joe into setting up like a hit for Carol Baskin.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, but they came to him. They were like, "Hey, do you want me to take care of this?"
Yeah.
You know?
And
It
that
was
other
like,
dude that actually like has killed people that worked for that rich guy.
that guy.
Oh my god.
And it kind of seemed like entrapment.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how entrapment works, but it seemed like they kind of came to him.
But technically, it's not entrapment because Joe was always saying that he wants to kill her.
He was always saying that,
Mm-hmm.
but he didn't actually try to get anyone to do it.
He just didn't know anybody.
Yeah, but he's crazy and he's on meth all the time.
All the time.
So
all of them were.
If you try to talk him into something, you could probably talk him into something.
Yeah, probably.
But if they had just never brought it up, would he have still done it? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like
he didn't like Carol Baskin. He always talked about killing her and whatever.
I really think the only difference is that he didn't have an opportunity to do it, and that's the only reason he didn't do it until the opportunity arose.
Yeah, but when would the opportunity arise otherwise? Like, I don't think there's any real hitmen going around advertising their services.
Like, what if one of the guys that worked for him was like, hey, do you want me to take care of Carol Baskin? Like, I can make her disappear.
Yeah, but that's different than him asking people.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what the technical rules on that is.
Because entrapment?
If he really I don't know if it's entrapment because he wanted her dead. He's the one that said yes.
Yeah, he did say yes, but it's like, I don't know. It's kind of quasi-entrapment. Obviously, it's not fully entrapment or else his case would be thrown out.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It seems kind of half. Because entrapment is like when they get you to do something that you wouldn't have done otherwise. It's like those cops that went undercover, like 21 Jump Street style, to a high school. Have you seen that, dude? There's this cop went undercover to a high school, and he befriended this kid that was literally in like special ed classes and got him to sell weed.
What?
Yeah. This kid was like autistic or something.
And he taught him about weed and how to sell it and just
like he asked him to get him some weed. And the kid was like, I don't know where to get any weed, whatever. And he's like his friend. He was like his only friend because this kid was weird and no one hung out with him.
Mm-hmm.
So he would talk to him about, and he would just try to get him to get him some. And he was like, I don't know how to get any. I don't know how to get any, like several times. And then finally he was like, okay, he talked to someone else and was like, hey, can you get me weed or whatever?
Yeah.
And then the other kid got it for him. And then he got it and gave it to him, and he gave him the $20 or whatever. And then he arrested him.
That kid?
Yeah.
What?
He arrested like the special ed kid.
Okay, yeah, that is some bullshit.
And this kid had never even smoked weed, never gotten weed from everyone, or even,
That's ridiculous.
Like, that cop needs to go to jail, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Like,
that's like...
Why would you even care about $20 worth of weed?
What would that even fall under? Like him... That's...
Well, it's entrapment.
Is that entrapment?
Yeah, it's for sure entrapment. Because that kid never would have sold weed otherwise.
Yeah, but it's also like using that kid's autism to his advantage or whatever that kid had, you know?
No, he was because he was like easily gullible, and he had no friends. So it was like when your new best friend that you've never had a friend before.
That's so ridiculous.
And you want to keep your friend, you kind of do what they ask.
And also, like, how much weed did you buy, and what kind of weed did you get?
It was $20.
Did you get like a dime bag of some crap?
It was literally like $20. It was like a gram of weed.
Like nowadays, you can't even arrest somebody for that.
No. And what do you give a shit?
Yeah.
What are you
going to stop the cartel with your little dime bag, dude?
Yeah, like the only way you want to go undercover to school is if there's like some real shit going on, which I don't see many high schoolers doing, except maybe in Compton in the 90s, you know? Like, you're not going to go to Greenway High School and catch kids making like millions of dollars on fucking cocaine.
No.
You know?
Nobody's doing that.
There's no amount of drugs out of high school that's worth sending undercover cops in for.
Yeah, and if there is, it's not in fucking Arizona, bro.
Mm-mm. It's in California.
Yeah, it's probably California.
I feel like in the 80s, like 70s, 80s, 90s, or back in the day, I feel like high school kids were more grown up than they are now.
Oh, 100%. And the kids in high school now would disagree.
Yeah, but they're like little.
Because they think they know everything, which is, that's the age where you think you know everything. But man, we were freaking entrepreneurs when we were that age.
But I mean, I'm talking about, like we were kind of kids too, but I'm talking about in the 80s and 90s, like kids that were in high school at that time.
Okay.
They were like more grown up. Like they sold crack. Like there was probably some like.
Well, also like that was when like there was a lot of drugs coming out in those times too.
Yeah,
so it was like brand new, so nobody really knew how dangerous it was. It was like in the 50s, everybody was smoking cigarettes and their kids were smoking too, you know?
Yeah, it was like the crack epidemic time.
Yeah, they thought it was good for you.
But yeah, I don't think there's that many kids in high school now selling crack compared to like back then.
Yeah.
It was like every third kid.
Dude, I remember like meeting kids from high school that were like smoking meth and shit. I'm just like, what is wrong with these kids? Oh, yeah, dude? That's crazy. Jesus Christ.
Meth. But we were doing Adderall, so what's wrong with these kids? Take your meth in a pill.
God, like the rest of us normal people.
Like I've never done meth, but I'm sure it's probably a lot stronger than Adderall.
Yeah, I have never touched that stuff. But
actually, someone I know told me that it is.
Yeah, I would assume so because it keeps you up for 3 days. So
yeah,
Adderall keeps you up for 1.
Yeah, dude, that was the worst.
Yeah, man, it was so hard to sleep on Adderall.
Oh my god, I remember the first time I took it. Oh my god, I was like, "Can I go to sleep, please?" And then after like 2 days of taking it in a row, you're just so drained.
Yeah, and like
you can't sleep at night.
Your brain just will not calm down.
Yeah.
You're just laying there, and there's like, I remember laying down, and I couldn't even keep my eyes closed.
Yeah.
I just was staring at my ceiling. I was just like, all right, guess I'm just going to lay here then, because I don't know what else to do.
It was like a buzzing, a constant buzz.
Yeah. God. Weird. Don't do drugs, kids, unless you have ADHD and you're prescribed them.
Unless you have like 40 tigers at a zoo.
40 tigers.
Dude, it's my favorite quote from him is when, what does he say? Like, oh, I'm not gay. And he's like, when you watch porn, you like to watch the guys with the big ones or the guys with the little ones?
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Like, guys with the big ones. He's like, well, you're not as straight as you think or something like that.
So stupid.
Like,
let me corner you in with a question that pretty much makes you sound gay either way. So like, stupid.
The little ones.
Dumbest logic. He'd be like, well, you're not so straight after all. Dude, either one I pick, you're going to just call me gay.
I'd be like, oh, porn has wieners in it.
You're just trying to convince me to be gay because you're gay.
I guess the answer would be, I don't care.
Yeah.
But everyone cares.
I really don't give a shit what size a wiener is. I'm not there for size. I just need him to put in the work, man.
Well, if it's like 2 inches, you're not watching that video.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true. But there's none like that, though. I've never seen anything like that.
I don't know.
That's funny.
So on that note, I have no idea how long it's been because this new setup.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap.
It's been 1,005.
Yeah, it's been 1,005, 1,006 something.
It's not even a second.
I don't know what that is.
No, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
That was a good first test run.
Thank you for watching. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, hit the subscribe button. I probably should have told you that in the beginning because 99.9% of you are gone by now.
Yeah. Oopsie.
So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Follow us on Instagram at Los Amigos Gringos and on TikTok at Los Amigos Gringos 1 and tell your friends.
And also tell me if you like my mustache.
Yeah.
Or his mustache. Whose mustache is better?
And the new logo. And the comment. And awkward ending. See ya.